Hey everyone, this is Reverend Joanna Bartlett, and I want to talk to you about how you're feeling right now. So, right now, it's when I'm making this video, it is March in 2020, end of March, and we are all dealing with the coronavirus pandemic around the world, and that's affecting us, right? It's affecting you, it's affecting me, certainly. And you probably have some feelings about this, and that's okay. And that's what I want to talk to you about, is how you're feeling. So the first thing that you need to know is however you're feeling, it's okay. You're allowed to feel how you feel. You cannot just block feelings or put them in a little box and deal with them later. Or, I mean, like you can try and you can do it for a little bit, but it doesn't work long term. You're going to feel how you feel. They're just going to intensify and, it's going to cause other problems within yourself and in your life if you don't deal with your feelings. So, your feelings are yours and they're valid and they make sense. If you're feeling angry or sad or anxious or overwhelmed or panicked or I don't know, whatever it is that you're feeling, lonely, sad, frustrated, a little bit relieved maybe that things are changing in some way. Whatever it is, it's okay. You're allowed to feel it. It makes sense that you feel it. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is that, as you may know, I am an advanced grief recovery specialist with the Grief Recovery Institute. And the definition of grief that we use, I use in my work, is that grief are the conflicting feelings that you have when a familiar pattern of behavior changes or ends. So basically, it's the feelings that you have, good, bad, happy, sad, whatever they might be, all the different kinds of feelings that you tend to have when the thing that you're used to changes or ends. And our familiar patterns of behavior have changed right now. For some of us, they have ended, and for many of us, they have changed. Um, Many of us, unless we're working in essential jobs, are home at the moment. Some of us are sick. I think I probably have COVID-19, as does my husband. I can't get a test where I am in Eugene, Oregon. They're just not doing testing unless you are, hospitalized essentially or in the ICU or perhaps are, a healthcare worker. So I'm just staying at home. We're self-isolating, self-quarantining at home, which we will do until after our symptoms have completely resolved. And as you might be able to tell, I'm having some shortness of breath, and so talking is a little bit hard for me. Talking for long periods of time, I'm getting kind of hoarse and it makes me a bit breathless. So that's hard, right? That's scary. It's scary to think, oh my God, I probably have this illness that the world is, in an uproar about or all staying home for. So, and that's okay. I'm allowed to have the feelings that I have. I'm allowed to be disappointed that I am not getting the work done that I thought I would be doing. I'm not sharing the content, creating and sharing the content to help others that I had hoped to be doing during this time, right? That's my role. My role is to help other people. And sometimes you have to just take it easy and take care of yourself, and that is okay. It's okay for me to feel however it is I feel about it, right? That's okay. And it's okay if I can't do all the things that I would like to be doing. So I'm not seeing, I could be seeing clients online right now. I cannot see clients in person. But I'm not really even up for that because I want to be able to be fully present and give my whole self to my clients when I see them. And that's okay, right? Oh, so those are the two main things I want you to know. One is that you have feelings. You're allowed to have feelings. It makes sense that you have the feelings that you have and you're having the reactions that you're having based on who you are, your life, your experiences, the very fact that you are human. It makes sense. It's okay. When we start having feelings about our feelings, we tend to get into a little bit of trouble, right? When I start going, oh, I don't know, if I feel bad that I, whatever, can't do something, then I start feeling bad about feeling bad. Like it's just not helpful, okay? You have the feelings that you have. Do, healthy things, right? For yourself as much as you can. Do as much self-care as you can because and I know that's hard because either maybe you're home on your own, maybe you're home looking after older people or you much younger people. I am very, very fortunate. Never thought I'd say I'm very fortunate to have adolescents at home, but I am because they're largely, mostly take care of themselves, even if like one of my kids last week or sometime earlier this week for lunch, it was last week when I really wasn't feeling well, because I had a sinus infection before this, because the fun just the fun just continues over here. He had a bowl of goldfish crackers and a banana nut muffin for lunch. He's like, well, the muffin had bananas in it, so that was fruit. I was just like, whatever, you're alive. But people who have little kids at home, especially if you're trying to work from home as well, oh, I feel for you. Or if you're having to go out to work, I thank you. Thank you if you're out there and you're still working in whatever capacity you are working because you are needed. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay well as much as you possibly can. And whatever feelings you're having about that, this is my point, sorry. Whatever feelings you're having about it, you're allowed to have them. It makes sense that you're having them. Try to take care of yourself as much as you can in whatever time, whatever bandwidth you have for that. It may not be a lot. It may just be taking a few deep breaths in between all the other things that you have going on. It may be hiding in the bathroom and playing Candy Crush on your phone. No judgment. Do what you have to do. Try to pick healthy coping mechanisms. And the second thing I wanted to share with you is that what you're feeling is grief right now. You're feeling grief because what you're used to has changed or ended. And it's okay to feel that grief. It's normal and natural to feel that grief. Okay? Naming what you're feeling can be super helpful and super empowering because then you understand, you can have some compassion for yourself. And if I think we can understand that we're all collectively grieving as well, then we can have more compassion for the people around us because people do get kind of wacky when they're grieving. That's what I have to share with you right now. I have more that I could say to help guide you through the current times that we're in, and hopefully I'll be up for that. So tell me how you're doing. Be well. Bye.